Hey guys, we're back. It's game time, episode 3 of Get Wrecked. This is Christian Bishop here, True Beast, CEO of Silent Alliance and Pandemic, but I brought some friends today. Alex, go ahead and say hi to everybody.
Hey, this is A Fish. For those of you who know me, I lead Obsidian Elite with some epic people, and I'm just coming in to get some action on the show this week. And today we have a contestant that's going to be facing True Beast, Kris Wolfe from Honk. Kris, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, everyone. How are you doing?
Great. Is there any other game names that you go by that people might be more familiar with?
Well, Honk will know me as Buttbot. Everyone else will know me as Lemming1607.
Lemming. Are you true to the name? Are you a lemming?
Absolutely. I get stuff destroyed every day.
Hilarious. So Christian, what is Get Wrecked? Why are we getting pulled into this show? I know last week we had Niker, the week before Gil. Explain the idea behind it.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with 1v1s. One of my favorite things about Eve is the storylines and the competition that everybody coming together and fighting. We have a lot of blob warfare and small fleets, but rarely do you get to see the one-on-ones. So I was like, look, man, Lemming, you've been terrorizing Silent for a while. We had previous fights before, and I was like, look, come up and let's have these one-on-ones and let's have some fun.
So it's kind of this PvP battle arena, and I know we kind of have some of the storylines. So right now we're just doing the 1v1s. We've talked a little bit about doing 3v3, 5v5, but for now, just kind of keeping it simple and doing the crawl, walk, run method. But definitely would be interested to see some of those 3v3 and 5v5. So we know our contestants this week, SHH versus Honk. What's the story behind this? What's going on between SHH and Honk, for those who don't know?
Yeah, Kris, why have you been harassing Silent?
So the story goes back to the beginning of the game. We had a splinter corporation that was called Pooh. They left Honk, or not, it wasn't Honk at the time. We were called the Greater Room. And they went to Declan, and they were trying to invite us up there to come fight. But mainly, we're mostly socialists. The corp was called Chinaman Bad, and we thought it was racist and didn't want to support them. I believe Pooh reached out to Silent Alliance at that time to have them come up there. We got into some fights with North and VVV, and then Silent Alliance came and attacked the White Ash Z Citadel at that time, and that's what started off the war against the Silent Alliance.
And what have you been doing? So you've been hanging out in CZD. You've made it your home. Lemming has been in the chat, yapping away to the point where I blacklisted you. How do you spend your time in our airspace?
So I spend my time doing black stuff. So one of the first things that we issued was destroy all bases in Declan, and we were basically keeping them all at level 1. That's a huge economic factor of living in nullsec, because you need the bases up to 8s, 9s, and 10s, and we spent all our time destroying them all and keeping all the economic activity down. So because we can't attack citadels, we can't destroy like sob structures and stuff. We require our allies do that, but we can absolutely wreak havoc on any economic production there. So that's basically what we've been doing as much as possible.
Now, I know the one thing that does kind of set Honk apart, and I know that many people have noted you guys are for some of the media and some of the graphics and stuff you did, most notably probably the children's book. Any comments you want to make on that children's coloring book?
Yeah, children's coloring book. That was a fun one. Our propaganda team is probably one of the better teams in the game. We have another one coming out here very shortly. It's about 90% done. We're just trying to get it all done and hooked up some other events that Honk is going to be doing. So we believe that diplomacy, spying, and propaganda, it's all one thing, and it's 95% of the game for us, and that's how we treat it.
Interesting. Now, Christian, what makes this show different? I mean, obviously you can do 1v1 battles anywhere. What are the stakes here? What happens if you win or lose?
Yeah, one of the things I love is we always put a wager on this. So the previous fights, Gilly had to make a video. He posted it on Facebook. He was a man of his word. Last week, I had to fight Niker, and I had to publicize how much we've spent on mercs in this war with OBS, your friends and Earth Clan. Down south was a man of my word. And this week, I couldn't think of a better person to protect the Silent and Declan than Lemming and Honk themselves. So when Lemming loses, when he gets blapped, for a week, he's going to be on mining defense, protecting us, and he's going to be our Overwatch, keeping everybody safe.
Now, before we go into the bets, we did have a viewer who cares mention that people need to be held accountable. How are we going to hold people accountable to these wagers?
Yeah, so shout out to Mercenary Coalition. They've stepped up to the plate to be enforcers for this series. They're going to be present in system. They'll be around. They'll be off the fight at minimum range of 100. But after the fact, if anyone were to break their words, and we're hoping everybody operates in good faith here, there'll be a 100 billion contract placed on them and their alliance.
Ooh, so the stakes are there. So essentially, you can't just join the show and then wimp out on the bet. You have to honor that bet, or you're going to have mercs on your ass, essentially. So that's pretty cool. I mean, can we? What are the bets here? What exactly is on the line for both of the teams here?
Remember, I mentioned it earlier, you're going to have Lemming on mining defense himself. Lemming, what are you going to be flying to protect us? You're going to be in a MOA yourself, right?
Oh,
At the belt.
absolutely.
All
I'll have a
right.
Mobile Guardian, I'll have some rails out for defense. We'll have an interdictor for anyone that comes by. And we'll have lots of cruisers ready to go.
You're gonna keep us safe.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And then what? I don't know. What do I have to do? So if I lose,
Okay. So if you lose, you have to post on all your social media accounts trying to get Matani to apologize for 2 days of SP skill training lost back in 2008.
Wait, this is a story here. Can you explain this? What happened?
Okay, so back in 2008, or between 2006 and 2008 is when I spent my time in GSF. I'm originally part of Goon Fleet. I was in Goon Wolfe, and I worked under Matani for Black Ops. It was the Black Hand before it was Black Hand. I spied on LV and D2, if you remember those alliances back then, as we destroyed Bob. Back then, I was moving across the country for college. I was in accounting college. And I gave him my password and login. I said, hey, I need Galente Cruiser 5 will be done in 3 days. And this move is going to take 5 days. Can you please log in, switch the skills so I don't lose any SP training time? And he absolutely said, okay, no problem. 5 days later, I show up and I've missed 2 days of SP skill training. And he was just like, oh, well. So I would like an apology for that.
So apology. Trubies, do you think you're going to be able to get
oh
Matani to
God,
apologize?
that is comedy to me. That is so funny. Okay, Lemming is petty. I don't know if I'll be able to make it happen, but I'm gonna give it a go. So just to be clear, Lemming, you asked for Twitter and Facebook, not all my socials. You asked for Twitter and Facebook. I have to make the public request.
Works for me.
So I will be doing that, and I will also talk to Matani directly. I'll ping him and ask him to do this. First off, what kind of apology do you want? Where does he need to apologize? What? Just ping you on Discord? I'm sorry.
Well, he needs to post on SA forums thread for sure.
Oh God, hold on.
There's an EVE Online and an EVE Echoes SA forum thread that we have for that. And you post it there, and we'll take care of the rest.
Oh no, dude. I don't know.
I think it's not all social media channels. There's got to be effort placed in here. You can't just be like, hey, Matani, can you apologize to this one guy, please? There's got to be effort for you to try to really, really coax him into fulfilling that.
I am a man of my word, and I'm going to give it an honest go. And I'm really going to try to get him to do it. I'm going to get him to see Chris's side here and how much damage he did to Kris and how much he hurt Kris. And for the sake of the community, I think it's the right thing to do.
I agree. I really think that this will heal a lot of wounds in both of our communities.
There you go.
Awesome. So we talked a little bit about what we're flying, or have we discussed exactly what we're flying?
No. Kris picked this fight. So the way that this works is usually when I challenge people, it's different, right? So I try to make it as easy on people as possible, and everyone's cool about it. So far, people have been cool. Kris was like, "Sure, man, I'll fight you." He was super cool about it, and I thought it'd be appropriate to always let the contestants pick the ship that they want, so they don't have to worry about the skills or go out of their way. And Kris, talk about what you picked, and you said you've been flying this for months, and you're like the pro of this particular ship.
So the way I play EVE Online and EVE Echoes, I pick a specific ship, and I go deep in skill training with whatever ship that is. I picked for T7, I picked the RB Covops. So I've been in RB Covops for 2 months and not doing anything else. And hold on, there's an OBS camp in K4Y I have to get past.
Can you ping them? Fish?
Oh, yeah,
Gilly and everybody. Gil, don't kill him, Gil. Gil's in the street right now.
Okay, so the RB Covops, I really think the RB Covops is probably one of the best non-faction cruiser fits in the game. It's extremely versatile. You can fit this with all kinds of mids, lows. There was actually a Reddit post that I answered. Someone asked, "Hey, I would like to fly RB Kovos. Like, what's the best way?" And I did an effort post on how to best do it. It really depends on what you're engaging. So the Silent Alliance is, I've killed about 5 succubuses from the Silent Alliance because faction frigates love to come and tackle my okay, they're all targeting me.
Wait, my team?
Yes, OBS is shooting me.
No, come on, guys.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Yo,
in armor. And I'm dead.
no way.
Yep, OBS has destroyed me.
It's too late, fish.
Well, so much for that.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. I'll stream it. Gilligus was part of that.
Oh,
Is he
toxic.
dead?
I'm dead.
Did he die?
Toxic. You guys are so toxic. You guys, OBS goes and pulls out of the fights. You guys pull out of all the fights. Gilligus backs out. Nomex backs out of the fight. Fish, you don't want to fight.
So,
and then we coordinate.
I'm streaming now that I'm in a pod.
And then you guys go and you kill poor Lemming. You kill poor Kris. He was going to troll, and he didn't troll.
Well,
okay.
I got trolled today.
No, you didn't.
Well, let's see.
Send me your kill mill. Send me your kill mill, Lemming. Let's pull that up. Let's pull it up on stream. Wait, is it live? Let's take a look. Did you guys?
So this is OBS here.
Brutal.
Gilgus did destroy me.
You guys, Gil. What have you guys done? He likes you guys. He's been ranting and raving about how much he likes OBS.
Oh my god.
And even Nam and even Nico is there. Oh, bad faith, bad form by OBS, guys.
Guys, I tried. I told them to stop shooting. I posted an announcement.
This is proof for you guys. This is, you see OBS on full display. They back out of the fights. They don't want to fight, and they make the play to coordinate to attack their friend Kris, who's been supporting them publicly, every Reddit post, and they go and blap Kris and do 600 million in damage to him. Holy shit.
600 million is not a big deal.
Gloss Dragon is like, she looks mad about it. Yeah, I am a little pissed.
All right, Kris.
But we are not blue shoot it team, so that is kind of their.
Well, I guess next week, huh?
Don't provoke the flock. He provoked the flock, guys.
I probably should have been fitted in system like yesterday, so it's my fault.
Yeah, I know. I hope you were.
Yeah, sorry, but we don't have Honk as blue, so.
You don't have you as a blue either. You don't have anyone as blue.
What else do you have, Kris? What do you have in system? What do you have up here? Don't you have one of your alts that have something else?
I have an Oracle. You
have an Oracle. What would you want to fight?
I'll see what I do have. I have a VNI, I think.
You have a VNI? I can grab it. Let's do this fight. Let's jump in whatever. Let me know what else you have and let's fight. And I will jump in.
Here's all the dead Silent Alliance stuff that I've been collecting.
You've been collecting? Let's take a look. Let's look at all your loot. I will fight you in a fucking Condor too. I'm ready to go.
I don't have any.
Dude, I have whatever you want to fight in. I got Caracals. I've got whatever you pick. You could pick the ship type.
And the Ibis.
Ibis.
Just covered up cloaks. 3C7. What do I got in 3T7? In your Citadel, I got a bunch of Trit.
Your Ibis. Bust out your Ibis.
I've got 10 Trit in the back cave.
Let's see. Oh my god. Look at all the look at that. Who sent you that stuff? Who contracted you this Trit? I need to know right now.
Oh, it was Nihilus. Nihilus actually gave it to me.
Oh my goodness, Nihilus, our media director.
Yeah,
Nihilus.
I paid him 100 million for it.
Nihilus, I can't believe you, dude.
I'm just kidding. Nihilus did not do that. It was Ishksha.
All right. What do you have?
I don't have any ships up there, unfortunately.
You have nothing.
Not on Lemming.
Wait, what do you normally keep up here? I thought you normally keep ships.
I usually don't die. I've lost 300 dictors, but I just come back from Vegeta every time. So, but the RB Kovops only lost one RB Kovops to the Silent Alliance, and that was the 1.4 billion kill mill back in early December. But I usually don't lose RB Kovops.
I see.
Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately, I don't have any ships on Lemming up here. I have an Oracle, but it's not fit for PvP or like a 1v1.
I'm trying to see if we have anything that we can give him.
Your Oracle. Do you want to fight me? Do you want to fight an Oracle?
No. It's not fit for that.
You don't want to. Let's see. I probably have some stuff too that I can hook you up with. I could give you something in 3T.
Oh, I have an Arbiter Covidops and it says it's a 9-hour audit.
Well, no, just give ISK. Doesn't that take care of the audit?
No, it's in a hangar.
To pull it out.
Regardless, I'll replace the Covidops.
It's not a big deal. It's a funny trick, in my opinion, but it does suck for 1v1.
Do you want to fight in a CNI? You're not. Are you skilled in the missiles at all?
Caldirt now.
No.
I'm basically drone fit. So I mean, I can show you what I have for skills. I mean, we can go through the fit if you want to talk about what we were gonna do.
What was your fit? What did you have?
All right, so I'll talk the. So we're starting at 10.
Oh, bring up your kill mill. Bring up your kill mill. Let's look at your kill mill.
So I was going to start at. We were starting at 10 kilometers, so I fit torps. I did put a scram, so I was planning to scram in case you had MG. I was afterburner fit for some kind of speed tank. I didn't have a rep. I have 1 drone damage, heavy plate, and all around damage control. I was armor tanked, and I was going to use thermal damage for hammerheads. And I had a bunch of drones so that you can't just kill my drones. I just keep popping them out. Webbing, tracking in case you weren't using missiles, and then had.
What were your rigs? I'm sorry,
guys. Two speed rigs and 1 firepower for damage. 2 targeting rigs and a polycard. Polycard, the engineering rigs really don't matter that much. So the important thing about this is usually when you have a cloak, I found that targeting rigs helps a lot for the RB Kovops. When you're hunting retrievers, you want to have 3 scrams. That gives you 12 points to lock them up. The only way that they can escape is with the auras, and if they are paying attention and do it correctly at the time. If I'm hunting faction frigates, if faction frigates come out like succubuses, I'll fit 2 webs. I have fit a large NOS in the past that helped me kill an interceptor before. But in my opinion, if you're just going to kill frigates, 2 webs is fine. It kills them all. The only thing you can't engage really with an RB Kovops that's a frigate is a daredevil. They just outrange you. The one daredevil I've ever killed, he just was stupid and came into web range because he wanted to get on the kill mill. When the Phantasm dropped on me, I killed Daredevil, and the Phantasm didn't have a point, so I got away. But this is actually a very versatile fit. You can pretty much take out most of the stuff. I can show you. I can show you some kills I've had of RV co-ops that I've killed in the past. So this was a 1.1 billion fit RB co-ops that I killed with this. Well, it wasn't. I usually don't have T3 rigs. I did it for the 1v1 just because I wanted to max out. But normally I do T2 rigs and T1s for the engineering, just to keep the cost down. My kill mills are usually about 300 million on the RB co-ops. But this guy was speed tanks. He had predators. He had predator. He had dual props and stuff. He was very fast. Usually you can get up to 1.9 kilometers per second on the RB co-ops. With I have 553 in NWD, and he was just trying to be he was just trying to be fast. And
how would your torps track that?
And I just ripped right through him. What's up?
How would your torps track that?
Torps track this?
Yeah,
I had a scram.
Okay.
So the torch can hit afterburner fits as long as you're in range. And at the time, I was double webbed on the thing that killed this, so he had no speed on him, and he has no tank. So and I had at the fit I had, I was destroying bases, so I had an armor rep on me. So when I'm out in deep null, I'll have an armor rep just because I don't want to go to stations and repair and stuff. So I will. This guy has no tank. I just ripped right through him. He actually had 2 interceptors with him to tackle me, and I killed all 3 of them at the same time.
Yikes.
So there was a slasher interceptor I killed here, or no, I'm sorry, the Atron interceptor and the Atron, these all died at the same time. They all 3 of them tackled me, and I killed them all 3 with the RB kill box that I usually fit. All right, so let's see what your fit was.
All right, so here's my fit. Gotta log back in 1 second. Okay, bringing it back. I still want to fight you.
I mean, we can do another time. It's not a problem. It's just I definitely made the mistake. I wasn't planning on fighting you. I was going to troll you just because I wanted MC to come and attack us because we're bored. And but we had a vote after you had a very good show of being nice yesterday and stuff, and allowing the fireside with Silent Lines and myself. So we had a vote. The leadership that said not to troll you. Because normally we're griefers and trolls, and that's what we do. That's our brand, and that's what we were planning to do. So next time I will have a fit the day before. And
so Sovereign said he'll 1v1 Nom, and I think as a redemption for what they just did, I can have Nom do a 1v1 on Sovereign.
Nom isn't down. Nom's gonna sit there and quit and pussy out again, just like he did this time. Your entire core quit. Yeah, but a bunch of trolls quit, ran away from the fight. Nom last time says, "I'm down to fight. I'm in," and then he backed out again. Come on.
I think he just doesn't want to fight
no,
because there's the political part of the game. But he'll 1v1 Sov.
No good faith. No good faith, guys. No good faith. How quickly could you get something fitted if we wanted to fight right now?
I can go get some. I can get it refit in an hour.
Let's get it refit. Let's get it refit and let's run it back.
All right.
And then I'll meet you. You and I will coordinate, and let's do this fight.
We should probably not do it in Declan if they're gonna get camp like that.
Yeah, let's do it elsewhere. Let's get it refit, and let's do it and let's coordinate. Let me think. How am I going to? What's the best way to do this? Should we fight in low sec and just build new ones real quickly in Jita?
We can do low sec.
Yeah, we could just fight real quick and refit in Jita, fight in low sec. Let's do that. Fish. You're trying to cover it and saying that they're trained. Everybody knew about this fight.
Anything not blue is what they will shoot. You know what? If anything, what we should have done is set Lemming blue so he could have passed through. Didn't realize he was going to be passing through.
Everybody knows about the fight. It was publicized at the time. Everybody systematically quit the fight in OBS. Gilligan says he was in, and then mysteriously pulls out. Nom pulls out.
Dude, I thought you were inviting me to have a less political BS. I was here to enjoy PvP battle arena. Let's just keep it on that terms. I don't want to go on the political.
You just killed him. You just killed the guy.
I didn't kill him. The team killed him. Again, we're not blue shoot it team. So that it is what it is. There's no undoing it.
Let's do it in low sec.
Right, I'm gonna take this off while I refit real quick.
Yeah, sounds good. I think what I'll do is I'll build another one. I'll dock this bad boy up, and then I'll just warp myself.
Gilligas is apologizing to my DMs.
I'm sure they are going to apologize. I'm sure they will. I'm sure we're so sorry, Hawk. Forgive us.
So sorry. Please keep feeding us intel.
Exactly. Please don't come after us.
Please don't help stop spying on Silent Alliance.
There you go.
Oh my God! Even if there's so many spies in your guys' team, it's bad.
Come on, Honk. Yeah, I know.
No,
like,
not in Honk and in SHH.
We pretty much just assume everyone's a spy and we just deal with it.
It's an open Discord. Come on in. We had Lemming hang out yesterday. Kris was hanging out in the Discord. Kris got perms too.
Well, they haven't kicked me yet from the Silent Alliance, but I definitely can't see anything.
You're officially a member, Kris. What do you mean, man?
I'm gonna go join MAGA and change it from the inside.
Exactly. Be a part of the change, Kris. Come on, man. Sorry, guys, bear with us. We're gonna get new fits. We're gonna take this fight here in low sec.
Oh, brutal. But yeah, Lemming, we will get to a covert ops. And I pulled it out. I just got to audit once audit's over.
And I've got like 15 RV co-ops in my hangar. It doesn't really matter that much.
I mean, now you'll have 16. I don't think anyone in our team really uses them.
I mean, you guys are missing out. It's one of the better cruisers, in my opinion. I mean, we have all of Honk has pretty much tried everything. It's the most versatile thing. Most of our Black Ops has already switched to the RV co-ops. And then I'm in T8 now, so I've been trying out RV interdictor. I'm not exactly the no cloak kind of sucks. Like I'm used to just being in a cloak, but I'm trying to do what I can, see what I can do with it.
Chrissy, I think this looks good. I think you figured out how to switch this. Sorry about the no gameplay. Sorry, Chrissy, you're doing good. Shout out to Chrissy.
Chrissy's getting a nice taste for what eBeckos is like. It's a lot of weight and for a lot of surprises, I guess.
Are you already in Jita?
I'm in Jita refitting right now.
Okay, cool.
So you said you guys are working on another piece of propaganda. Is this another children's coloring book?
Yes. The problem is that the Silent Alliance hasn't really been giving us a lot of content as far as that goes because we pulled out. I'm not going to go into the explanation of why, but there's a lot of politics going on right now with fall of Declan. I feel like half the game is in Declan at this point, honestly. But our first Honk Lights was focused solely on Silent Alliance. The second one will not be. We'll be looking at some other stuff too. I don't want to spoil anything.
Interesting. So are you saying that Declan is one of the most fun places to be?
I mean, I've been up there for a long time. But as for Honk, like I'm pretty much the only person from Honk that's up there. The rest of our team has been Burning, Delve, and Curious, and Syndicate mainly.
Well, hopefully after OBS just killed your competitor shit, you can add that as a page in the coloring book.
My gladiator. Actually, my propaganda team were laughing their asses off, and actually they're already working on it. I'm not a good artist. I'm a coder. What I do is build databases and link stuff up to Discord and stuff like that. But we do have some talented. Awesome. We have some very talented propagandists.
Geese.
Propagandis or something. I don't know.
Propagandering. Don't get me started. I've got lots of really bad dad jokes.
But they're already working on this whole thing. They're more enamored with Trubies joining Goop. That's what our propaganda propaganders have been doing.
I saw that. What is his name in there? True Geese instead of True
True
Geese.
Geese. I think someone changed his name to True Geese.
No, what do you mean? I'm still True Geese. Am I not?
No, you absolutely are.
Yeah. No, I am.
I'm not changing that.
And proud. Member of the flock. And we've got a an offer for you. Mr. Pay to Win would like to SRP your ship for you. He just needs to know where
Okay.
you want the is sent. So where do you want him to send
Send it to Lemming 1607.
Lemming, what is it?
Lemming 1607.
1607.
And now I'll take good care of it.
He accepts. That's toxic, Joe. It'll take 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's way too long.
Oh,
I mean,
toxic,
Honk
Joe.
really isn't we're not hurting on money, so like that's not a problem.
I think we have a goal in our SRP to SRP everything within 24 to 48 hours.
Well, we have all of T7 and below free and SRPable. That's our SRP.
I kind of
Do you have
SRP pretty much mostly anything. As long as the players are active and they participate, we try to encourage participation because this game is really hard. It's unlike any other MMO we played.
I mean, Honk is at the point where we have like 50 billion in chips sitting in the hangar that is just collecting dust. We're actually just we're waiting on insurance to come out next month. Then we're gonna be blowing them all up, so it'll be fun.
Okay, Kris, you have a contract from Pay for 900 million.
Excellent, thank you.
Someone from Honk told me that you guys have these things called golden eggs. Is this true?
Okay, so golden eggs is our scorp, our corporation script, basically internal. It's a 1-to-1 ISK ratio. So if you donate to any of the wallets in our corporations, you'll be credited with golden eggs, and this is to bypass the 8% tax on. Says failed to accept contract. This contract estimated price. Apparently I passed a daily quota. Oh, I think the new mechanic was anyone T6 and below can only send out 1 gift contract.
Oh my God. Netties, what are you doing?
I'm T8, so that doesn't apply to me, but okay, so golden eggs is basically 1-to-1 ISK ratio. Anyone can withdraw at any time. We have like 50 billion in liquid ISK to cover our liabilities and stuff like that. Golden egg is a liability on our books. I'm an accountant. I'm able to easily do all that kind of stuff, or run the accounting books. We stream it every week. We have public audits and transparency, so everyone can see that their liabilities are covered if they ever want to withdraw. And yeah, we have like T7 and below. Basically, we deduct for T8 and faction stuff. We will send. We deduct eggs. You can use eggs to buy like C-type modules or other things. T7 and below is free. Any like a prophecy, you can have 1 per week for free. Basically, we have timer. You just put in goostles and put up an alliance contract, and we fill it really quickly. But yeah, golden eggs is our corporation skip to bypass all the 8% contracting fees.
That's cool. Now,
we started doing that like first day of the game.
Are you sure you don't want to fly an Oracle?
Not that Oracle. That Oracle is very expensive, and it's fit for retriever destruction.
No, I have an Oracle I can give you.
Oh, it's on a different character. I'd rather just fly Mary Kovacs and Losec.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can do Oracle fight another time. But...
Okay, because my Oracle's pretty much ready. I think I just have 2. I would have to move 2 rigs.
I mean, I only started flying Oracle like 5 days ago. I really don't know what it can and can't do and stuff. So I'm much more comfortable in an RB co-ops.
Okay. You're like, I don't want to place my bet on the line over an Oracle.
But I am fit. And Gita, we just need a location.
Yeah. I'm in route. It's gonna take me a little bit here. But
before you move, let me just I'm gonna set your character blue to the alliance. So we can avoid any potential issues the second time.
I don't know. I think it'd be funny a second time too. I'm not gonna lie. I find everyone in Honk finds it absolutely hilarious. They're all having a good time about it. Like losing a 600 million RB co-ops is not something we really care about that much. We're here for the content.
All right,
Okay,
let's
what
do
is
it.
it? Lemming 1607. All right,
I'm
I just
pulling up
did.
some of the bets. Let's take a look. Let me know some
I
bets.
do want to see what the line is. I'm curious if people. I want to know if I've put enough PTSD in the center lines that they will actually bet on me.
Listen, you've got some supporters here. You've got some people here that put up some serious. Wow. Okay. Malcar, my own corp in Pand, the executive corp here, puts up 500 million on Living. The cap is 250 mil. So calm down, bro. Take it easy. But we got Malcar with a max bet. Vlad Reaper from Bot 5 with 50 mil. 50. So Galley Star Slayer puts 50 mil on Lemming. SAI Dream puts 250 mil on True Beast. Petco 250 mil on True Beast. Here it is. I should pull this. Actually, no, the screen's not showing. Line Breaker 50 mil on me. I am George 50 mil on me. Rocket. No, that's not a bet. And then Galley puts another 5 million on you. Oh, hell no. Gingerbread, you put 250 mil on Lemming. Another person from my corp with a max bet for you.
Yeah, see, that's what I would think. You know, after destroying all these succubuses and interceptors and cruisers, you would think that they, have some faith in me.
What's the line supposed to be? Then what's the betting line? What do you recommend?
I mean, I would lay probably 2.5 to 1, honestly.
2.5. I can't wait to have this
Well,
fight.
you never flown to RB co-ops,
That's
and I
true.
mean, maybe you can max out SP on it and stuff, but like I know I've been flying it. This is the only ship I've flown for 2 months. So like
I've never flown it, and
it's
this
hard to
isn't
beat
all.
experience.
This isn't even a max SP tune for me.
I mean,
So,
I'm not max XP. I'm 553 in most of the relevant skills, but that's about it.
are you?
Now I have changed my fit because you saw it, and I didn't get to see yours. So it's not gonna be the same fit. I think this is probably a little bit better, honestly.
Oh no, you made it even worse on me. Oh no.
Oh my God, there's a gate camp in K4 from Earth Clan. You guys are in low sec though, right?
We're way gone.
Okay.
We're way
You
gone.
have a ship in high sec right now?
What, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm building one. I have to build one right now. Let's go. I'll throw it together. Gito, it'll take me 45 seconds.
All right, I guess we can go to Tazy. That's the old homeland of Honk.
Where?
Tazy is about 7 jumps away. It's a nice little place.
To your homeland?
That was our first home in Honk. We figured out that the C types in Gris's space were way more important or valuable than any other space. So we moved to low sec and went through tribute. And then we found out that Galente space is more profitable, so we moved to syndicate.
We've got some more toxic bets come in. Ziggy, Mr. Battleship himself with 250 million on Lemming. And then Captain Oblivious, 150 million on Lemming. You're talking people into it from the executive corp.
I mean, I think 2.5 to 1 is a pretty good line.
It's 1-to-1. It's 1-to-1 line. So they get 1-to-1. The line's not going to change for this fight. That would be wild to start changing lines on the fights.
You really should, honestly. You should have some kind of bot where it changes the line as the bets go.
Yeah. Ziggy says he's played the RB for months. He knows its limits. If you've convinced them. What are the limits of the RB? Educate us then, Kris.
It really depends on your fit. So the RB co-ops is not going to be, your speed is not your friend. You're not going to be running away from anything. If you're doing stuff like what I do for cloak, then you're going to be sitting. You have to be patient. You have to pick your targets. You get to pick all of your engagements and stuff. So you can't just take any fight that you want to. I can't kill faction frigates or cruisers. I've killed every single faction frigate except for the a worm, just because I've never really seen a worm. I think I saw one worm the other day. It's slow. You can get the. I usually put polycarbs in the lows or in the engineering rigs just because of the alignment time. But you can't. I mean, you're not going to be long range and stuff. You need to be close enough up and personal with them and stuff. You can't just do whatever you want to do. You have to know. You have to know the intricacies of the RB co-ops and what you can and can't do. It's not fast. That's the big thing. Is that a lot of people just are used to speed tanking and stuff like that. And you just can't do that with the RB co-ops. Like the guy that I killed, the 1.1 billion RB co-ops, he was trying to speed tank, and I just destroyed him because of it. You're limited to drones. If they kill your drones, you're dead. There's been one succubus from Silence that escaped me, and it was just because I ran out of drones, and that was it. But I kept them off me so they couldn't warp disrupt me. So neither of us died, and I just went and got more drones. So you're limited by the drones. You have to have good drone skills. And the other thing that sucks about the RB's co-ops is that you have to train. You're basically training 2 weapon groups. You get to pick any kind of weapon group, whether missiles, lasers, cannons, or rails, but you also have to do drones. So it's a little bit more SP requirement than most cruisers. Like I know we have some bellicose co-ops that don't have to train drones. They do a lot of damage too. So as long as you understand that you're not speedy, it's all about picking the right engagement and stuff. You can pretty much kill whatever you need to.
Copy. Kris, I'm throwing it back over to you, Alex. Sorry, I'm trying to get this fed done. I gotta focus on this for a second.
No worries. So where did you guys come up with the name Honk? Why goose? Why geese?
So we were okay. So and then the first week of the game, August 13th, the Goon Swarm Empire, I believe is what they called it, came into power under Talador. I did not join that. This is where we're part of the SA forums community. I play multiple games with SA. I've been playing games with SA for 20 years. That's where Goon Fleet and EVE Online came from. So that community created the GSE in the game, but it wasn't sanctioned by the GSE or GSF and EVE Online. They were just basically taking a name. GSF said they didn't want to do anything with EVE Echoes. So I didn't join GSE because I didn't like Talador. I played with him in different games. I thought he lacked experience. I was very right about it. So what I did is I built up a one-man corporation with a spreadsheet and stuff, and I was actually giving out shares and stuff, and I was building maulers and coercers for the goons and stuff like that. GSE broke down. They split into 3 groups. Talador's old account, you got Some Bananas Happy Bees now. That's where they're from. And then you had us. We became the Greater Goon, which was another corporation that was in EVE Online. Someone they grabbed me up because they knew I was I already knew, everyone knew who I was because I've led a lot of corporations in other games, so I was a known quantity. We split from that. The high leadership tried to steal like 600 million from the group. That's when Pooh went to Declan, and they invited Sun Alliance to Declan at that time, and then we went to Tribute. So at that time, we wanted an identity. We're goons, but it was very confusing to everyone in the game what a goon is, because a goon to me is someone that is from the SA forum community, and the GSF are called goons because they're also from the SA forum community, but they're not anymore. I think 90% of GSF at this time is not really a goon. So we went with Goose and Goon Flock because we all liked the game of the Untitled Goose game, and we wanted to be geese. And we already started honking in local. We were bumping people in high sec and honking at them. We went through, and the Chinese loved it. They loved us honking. They would honk at us in Chinese as we drove through and stuff. And that's when we started building a relationship with VVV and DN at the time. So yeah, we leaned heavily into Goose. We're goons, but it's a close synonym for us. So we wanted to shed the goon branding mainly just because GSF is so associated with it, but like I'm always gonna be a goon at heart.
Now I remember, I think my EVE Online character is technically a goon. It's with Wildly Inappropriate in that team.
Yes.
But I remember
Wildly Inappropriate was actually with us in the Greater Goon, and they broke off with us when I took charge of Honk.
I see. I see. Yeah, they definitely. I remember when I asked Wild if he was going to play, they kind of got involved a little bit, but it doesn't seem like they stuck it out. I met him through Second Galaxy, and then we kind of branched in. I got introduced to some of the guys from EVE Online and Open Comms. And then next thing I knew, I was at E Vegas and I actually met Anna from Pooh. Now, whatever happened with Pooh, True Beast, is Anna and Liquid and them still playing?
No, we lost a lot of the old membership and leadership team from before. So
Yeah,
no,
I
everybody's moved
noticed a
on.
lot of people who were EVE Online players have definitely kind of picked up Eve Echoes, and then they kind of dropped off Eve Echoes. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what the new wave of players is. Um, Kris, how long did you play EVE Online for?
I played from 2006 to I think 2008 is when I mainly played. I graduated accounting college and got my master's in accounting, became full time, so I didn't have time for EVE Online at the time. So
I see. Do you
I
think
think
Eve
I
Echoes is
played.
less time, like it's less time consuming? Because I've had some people tell me that it's more time consuming than EVE Online because your phone goes with you wherever you go.
Um, in the beginning, in August when the game first started and it was all fresh and stuff, I spent a lot. I probably like, spent 16 hours a day playing the game. Nowadays, no, I mainly I've shed the leadership role in Honk, and I'm just on the industry lead. I run our entire economy now and just like maintain it.
Oh, nice.
So
Do
it's a
you,
lot less time now. I have we're at the point of the game where it's very static. We're just waiting for them to put stuff into the game. We're very excited about T9 and battleships and stuff.
yeah, I think a lot of
Until
people
for the next
are.
3 weeks, I'm just going to be working on industry and getting an investments portfolio together for our geese and outside investors for T9 because I'm one of the first people that hits T9 every I was one of the first people to hit T8 T7 and I'm completely industry focused. So
Oh, bless
once
your heart. Industry is rough.
but
I don't
industry
like.
is my jam. That's what I was actually surprised that I was good at PvP and Eve Echoes because I suck at it in Eve Online. I never got kill medals in Eve Online. I just when in Eve Online I was just building Tech 2 stuff all the time.
Hmm. Oh,
But
that's cool.
for Eve Echoes, I would like when that succubus first tackled me and I just killed it. I was like, am I good at PvP? And then I spread my wings and started destroying a lot of Silent Alliance.
Spread your wings and get to try some other things.
Well, I always thought I sucked at PvP. I never thought I could do anything. I'm an industrialist, so
Yeah.
like I have 12 characters and they're all fit for like invention and production and stuff. So we're able to easily meet all of Honk's needs for production. And we're at the point now where we need to clean up the warehouse with insurance fraud, hopefully here very shortly. But yeah, for T9, we're very excited about this. We're going to have the forges on 100%, dumping stuff to Jita. At one point, I think I was dumping 40 prophecies to Jita every single day, as long as our mineral supply can keep up with that. But that's what I do. I'm an accountant. I'm a tax accountant. I file tax returns in real life. And here I have a spreadsheet and I run all of our books for us.
I was going to say, what other tools do you use to track all your industry? Because there's not, I mean, I really wish we had some APIs so we could track things a little bit easier, but what do you?
Well, it's funny because they said they don't want to have a market API because of people like me that will just destroy the game because of it. I've destroyed other games that have market APIs, like PNW and stuff. Like I just completely just ruined the economy for everyone. But
Uh,
well, for us, well, we simply just use a spreadsheet. We have a website with use tools it's all integrated with, so that people can order ships through our so that they log in, they order a T7 and below ship, and then they put up an alliance contract asking for that ship, and we fill it as soon as we can, usually in a few hours. So that's basically what the line members see, and then we have a bunch of. I'm a coder. I build bots and stuff like that. There's nothing that interfaces with the game. I don't. Goons historically have always been scrutinized by devs and moderators, so there's no cheating that we do. But if there was an API, we would abuse it to the fullest extent. Most of my bots are on Discord. They like you can get price quotes and stuff from that. We have we call it Goose Venmo, where you can send eggs to each other. Like if you deposit 1 billion ISK into our wallet, you get 1 billion eggs. You can transfer that to each other like Venmo. We have stuff that just checks our numbers and stuff that's getting low, letting you know like, hey, if we need titanium and stuff, we usually keep about 1 billion titanium in Jita. If it gets below 1 billion, it alerts us and stuff like that. And then unfortunately, until we have an market API, we'll be setting all kinds of alerts once we do have one, to be able to find out when people post things or post contracts there that are not good. We've been doing a lot of contracting lately. Yeah, for T9, we're going to be focusing on blueprints. I found out during T8 that most people just want to build their ships. So we're going to be building hundreds of battleship blueprints and building RB co-ops too. So that's one of the things we're very excited about.
Oh, that's cool. So I know who I can go buy ships from then.
Yeah, I mean,
so us too.
I have economic relationships with every single alliance. Me and CTAN pretty much run all that stuff. We get our mega site and Zadrine from them and data cores from people we don't have. So if you guys want a standard price for T9 blueprints and stuff, I actually had some Solid Alliance people talk to me yesterday about that, and I'll give you a standard rate and stuff like that. That's helpful for both of us. You don't have to pay Jita prices. You'll be paying less than Jita prices, and we'll get our profit margins based on our investment portfolio. So that is absolutely something we can do in the cards.
What do you think about the blueprint process for battleships?
I wish it was more like the production process, because the problem is I can only run one blueprint at a time. So my character only has I'll have 10 blueprint slots in 3 days, and that costs 11 million SP to get 10 blueprint slots. That sucks. But I can only do one invention at a time. Luckily, for like T8 and above, my I can make blueprints faster than I can produce the ship because of what the production time is. But for like T5 and stuff like that, it's just annoying. So invention is probably more important than production, because one player can make 100 T5 cruisers in like 5 hours or something like that. So there's a lot of production power with just one character. Invention is pretty much your bottleneck. I like it more than EVE Online. EVE Online's Tech 2 production is kind of annoying. So I like the streamlinedness of it. I enjoy the economy of this game. It's much better than EVE Online, in my opinion. And it's really what draws me into this game, is that this freeform capitalist marketing or economy and stuff that I get to abuse with socialist and communist policies.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if you guys don't know, communist economies are much superior in games that have infinite resources. So pretty much every single dominant alliance in most games in the past 10 years have all been communist. So it's always funny to me dealing with capitalists in games like this, when I know I'm just running over them.
Now, Tribbies, you look like you're thinking really hard over there.
Hard focused, getting this set up.
You trying to fit your optimal setup?
No, I went and jumped on an alt that was already in Jita versus flying. So now I had to get him skilled.
I see.
Well, I'm in Tazy. I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Okay, I'm coming.
You said you're in Tazy?
Yeah, why would you tell her? See, you what?
No, I have Lemming Blue. I was like, oh my gosh, that's not who we have as Blue.
I mean, as long as you just don't go to any asteroid fields or something, you're safe in low sec.
I know, I'm partially trolling.
I don't know.
Soon. Here, I'll put this one on for you, Chrissy. Almost done, Kris.
Yeah, but if you guys are actually interested in T9 blueprints and stuff, we will be making hundreds of them. And we already have about 10,000 data cores of every single type already stockpiled and ready for investing.
Very, very interested. We're definitely scaling our battleship fleet. So you could definitely make that happen, Kris.
I think we're mostly interested in the Dominic's, just because I think we're heavily leaning into drone skills.
Yeah. Sing for us, Alex.
Oh God, no. I'm not a trained singer. I just try to have fun with it.
We do have 2 Corp Citadels for sale if you're interested in
How much?
solid.
How much?
Perfect. You can sell them to Silent Alliance so we can hit them.
We're selling these for 22 billion if you want them.
22. How can we get closer to 15?
It costs more than 15 to build.
True Beast is running out of ISK. He's been spending it all on the mercenary contracts.
I've got to drop some in VFK.
Look at that.
Oh, got a bunch of systems down there. All right, let's see. Almost done, Kris. Bear with me, buddy. Sorry.
I mean, you are more than welcome to drop some content generating machines over in BFK if you want. We're having fun over in Declan. Can't say the same for the rest of New Eden. Sounds like most people are bored across the galaxy.
What is the update from your perspective, Kris, on the galaxy? What is the landscape looking like?
I mean, there's basically at one point I felt like half the galaxy was moving to Declan. Like TF broke apart. Everyone absorbed all of TF. Happy Bees took down Fountain, and now they're looking towards Declan as well. You have GenFed, who is probably owns the most space in any entity in any EVE games, but they seem like a paper tiger. They're not able to really defend the space if anyone actually attacks it. So it'll be interesting to see if anyone actually wants the space that GenFed has. I think it's the worst space in the game, but if someone wants to go down there and fight them and stuff, it'd be interesting to see if they're able to defend. And then you got GHA doing their thing in Geminate and Great Wildlands. And you guys got up there in the Sun Alliance, and that's basically the big powers in the game. Unfortunately, we don't have any new stuff like coming around.
It feels so small to me. Like
yeah.
It's kind of shocking, to be honest. When I look at like the player drop off, it doesn't feel like that much, to be honest with you.
We've lost more than 50% of the original Honk people and stuff. So I never won. Like, we have spies in every single alliance, and we see the same thing in every single alliance. Everyone's going through a big stagnation and consolidation period right now. I think everyone's just waiting for T9, getting their SOV up to go, but I think everyone's pretty much happy with the space they have.
Yeah, when I spoke to a leader in Golden Horde and Promised One from Mercenary Coalition, it sounded like a lot of alliances are going through this condensement period where they've lost members or people get kind of burnt out or whatnot. So it will be kind of interesting to see what's the next surge of players or how people are going to get kind of re-engaged.
Yeah, I think once they release Exploration, hopefully, and T9 drops, we have actual battleships and not just faction battleships. I think here's the problem. So let's talk about like Corp Citadels and SOV. If you wanted to drop sovereignty and take space in EVE Online, the return on investment for a Corp Citadel dropping SOV is probably about a day. You would get that amount of value from moon mining in like a day. There's not a lot of reason to take SOV. One of the biggest mistakes I thought the alliances were making was going to null too early. Like, we were making hand over fists as a small alliance in Jita, just selling ships to Jita. Like, I felt like the main economic prowess was in Jita, and that's why we never went to null or tried to take SOV and stuff. But like Corp Citadels, I don't think that they're worth 22 billion. I don't think they're worth 15 billion. I think that would take a year to get your value back. There's really no reason to hold SOV. There's no reason to hold territory at the time. And until there is in the game, I don't think you're going to see any really big wars.
Wait, are you telling me that it's better to be homeless right now?
Yeah, I absolutely think that anyone that is not holding space is doing much better. I mean, that's what we do. We live in Syndicate. We're not going to drop any citadels or anything. We just rat and do our mining and stuff, and we sell everything to Jita.
You still operate your industry out of Jita, don't you guys?
We have an industry. We don't really. We have ore buyback and stuff like that, but all of the alliance itself makes money from selling in Jita. So like I've dropped all the corp taxes to 2% a few days ago because we don't make tax money. Like we have people ratting and stuff, but all of our money is basically from selling in Jita. So like I think with T9 that will help a lot because farming T9 the 9s and 10 bases might be more lucrative, but you can't do that right now. So that's another 3 weeks. So that is the only thing so far that has made me look at that, but there's really no reason to hold Sov, like in my opinion. I think it just holds you back.
What about the first mover mentality? What as it pertains to Sov, of being in position?
I think there is value in like branding and like having your name on the map for attention and stuff. I think,
but I don't know if recruitment's. Go ahead.
Because we have a community like Honk. Like we don't play Eve Echoes. We play our community. We play Honk, and we play. This is multiple games. We're across a bunch of. So we already have our branding. We already have our. We are a known quantity. So if you're in like Alliance or Corp that's starting brand fresh in Eve Echoes, I think getting Sov on the map is pretty important. But as far as economic value, I think what you're going to spend on a Corp Citadel just simply is not. You're not going to get that investment back anytime soon. And we have NPC stations in Null that are useful.
It's crazy trying to think through the value of it, and at what point of the game will you see it increase significantly? Like obviously, getting rid of neutral stations in Null will be big.
Yeah.
What are some of the other components you think will be compelling?
I think, like for instance, if it spawned condensed belts, if it spawns better ratting like dead spaces and stuff, I know that that's what they want to do. I think being able to spawn a bunch of dead spaces would be something that we would suddenly start looking at dropping Sov for. Yeah. But as of right now, we were looking at this. I mean, we have spies and other alliance checking out the Corp Citadel, what it does and stuff, and it's just not worth it.
What about the 5% bonus with your blueprint strat? Is that all?
So if that was additional, it would be absolutely worth it. That would shave off about 250 million per run. So the cost of, I think, a rattlesnake right now to just do a run is about 2 billion ISK, and that 5% would decrease the cost by 250 million every single run. So if that's how it was, it would be good, but it's not. It's 5% multiplicative, and that's like barely anything. That's just simply not worth it. I think you shaved, 10 million is the blast off a $2 billion run.
What's this on my head to again, Kris?
I joined the fleet.
Okay, got you. I will.
Yeah, right. The way that blueprint bonuses are done is very non-intuitive because they have this base success chance on every single blueprint, and it's different for every single blueprint. It's very annoying to figure out.
Almost about to get going, guys. 5 more minutes and the fight will happen. The 1v1 we've been all looking forward to. I wonder if we have any updated bets. The silent casino. Let's take a look, guys.
Good. Are you able to bring the silent casino up?
It would mess up Chrissy's her broadcast.
Gotcha. Plus, nobody wants to see that light view Discord of yours. Yikes.
Light mode's the way to go.
That is not the way to go. It's all about the dark mode in everything. Gotta use the dark mode. It's like burns your eyes.
I live in the light.
I guess we just like to be on the dark side.
Well, absolutely.
I do have a confirmation. Nom will fight Sovereign.
No, he will not.
Oh, yes, he
He
will.
will
Or it's
say
the
he will
couch.
quit. He will quit a day later. He will back out.
Oh, dude, have a little faith. He just didn't want to fight you.
All right. You heard it here. He'll fight Sov.
He will fight Sovereign. Otherwise, I will pay you 10 billion isk myself.
Oh, I don't want the disc. What I would prefer is I would prefer a song and Silence Honor instead. How about that?
A Silent Alliance song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If Nom doesn't show up, I'll do a song for the Silent Alliance.
All right.
Maybe it'll just be like a minute of silence.
You got any more poetry?
Oh man.
Oh, I got tons of poetry. I'm a writer, so I've been writing since I was very young. But I need to save some time so that I can work on this fan fiction. I got some really good chapters, but they're all out of order because I kind of just write whenever I'm inspired. But as soon as I start a chapter, I get pulled into all sorts of little conversations on Discord.
You should read some poetry on stream.
Poetry on stream right now? No way.
I mean, instead of singing.
Yes, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Drop a pin. Kris, drop a pin for me.
Pin?
A command. Warp to you.
Oh, I'm docked right now. Hold on.
Okay.
I've actually already written 2 more additional Eve theme songs. So one is called You Are Afraid, and another one is a remake of Killing as a Means of Communication by Permaband.
See a silent assassin on a Cinnable. All right, I'm gonna make a safe spot, I guess.
Yeah, do that.
We definitely don't want to have the second battle killed.
We got some people in Tazy.
You should just go somewhere else and then drop it.
I mean, once we're in a safe spot, it's fine.
Nom, I can see Nom in the chat. You will 100% do a 1v1 versus Sovereign. That will make me very happy. Although if Sovereign's willing to do a 3v3, that would be pretty cool. I'll even do a 3v3.
I know that's what you want to do, right? You want to do the group combat?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I prefer a 5v5 because I'm a Logi pilot. So that's what I prefer. It's kind of, you can't really do Logi with a 3v3, but it exponentially increases the strategy, and that's what really draws me to the game.
All right, I'm in a safe spot if you want to warp to me.
So you gave a command. I made you look at it here, command.
The real Beck said Beast, Zells, and Saw versus Nom, Niker, and Niker. What about Nom, Niker, and Jolly? Or do you guys need 3 more players to make it an even fight?
It's not letting me warp to you, probably because I'm not in system. Type the system to me, Kris.
Oh, are you not in system?
No. Just on Discord, if you don't mind.
Let me see if I can. Oh, are you not in systems? Actually, I don't really do a lot of fleet stuff, so I'm not.
How do you spell?
Yeah,
how do you spell it?
Just do located here.
Spell it out for me, Kris.
I can drop it in chat, I think.
Yeah, drop it in chat, or just press the command and press located here.
There we go.
And then you should be able to see it, the history.
I mean, there you go. Perfect. Oh boy, fight we've been waiting for.
For what, an hour? Yeah, hour and 10 minutes here.
But what did you tell me though? What was the virtue? We talked about this before. Talked about patience.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you want to destroy a Black Ops pilot, you absolutely have to have patience. Like, I think the easiest way to kill someone like me is a login trap. and if I snip it out, I'm not going to engage. Like when I was in the tunnel and stuff with my interdictor and oracle and stuff, I would just look at what was in system, and then I would go, if there was a bunch of people in system, I would just move one system down in the tunnel and see who was active, see who would go into the next system. So you got to catch me on those gate jumps.
Oh my gosh, I just got intel. The OBS is now in Tazy.
Oh, I'm in a safe spot, so they're not going to be able to find me.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. You're all good.
There's no D-scan and probes yet.
Yet. It will be fun for when that gets added.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm just gonna. I mean, everything will just have a cloak, so it's not gonna bother me. But I'll have probes out.
Okay, Beast is back. Sounds like they're almost ready to go.
Almost game time, guys. Thank you for your
delay.
patience.
Sorry for the delay, guys. I'll take ownership of my team. And we have confirmed that Nom will fight Sovereign to make up for this week. And we're going to SRP Lemming. He's got a confirmation. If Sovereign doesn't show, or I mean, if Nom doesn't show, then I will owe Silent their personal song.
Kris isn't going to end up making money on this fight.
I already made money with $900 contract.
You're already profitable.
Pretty profitable.
Exactly.
And we like profits here at Honk. That's what we do.
Does Mr. Pay already SRP you?
It did, but I think he is on the gifts limit of 1. So because
he's TA. He's TA. Both of you are TA, aren't you?
Well, because if I click on this, it says I'll receive 900 million. You can see that the error comes up. It says recipient has exceeded Concord's daily contract limit. So if he's TA, then he's already hit 200. Then
yeah, it must be. Yeah.
If I create a contract and look at my limit, so I'm at 1 of 200.
Sure.
So my gifting quota is fine. So I don't know.
All right. Let's get stretched, baby. Let's get ready for combat. We got the expert himself. Oh boy.
There are better PvPers in Honk than me. I'm mainly an industrialist. That's why I spend my time.
That's interesting. I didn't know that, but you're self-proclaimed industrialist.
Yeah, there's one person named Badran who gets about 50 billion in kills per week in Syndicate.
That's who you recommended for next week's fight, right?
He would absolutely destroy me. So if he wants to fight you, he probably, I think he will. He likes that kind of stuff. So, but I don't think there's any chance for you. He's very good.
I'm down. The question is, who do we have him fight next week?
Like he's in the alliance and he still scares me.
Who should he fight next week? Question
For
is,
you?
no, I don't know if I need to fight every week or if we should have.
I mean, you do what you want. I'm just saying that Badran's probably the best PvPer in Honk.
Who's a good storyline for him to fight?
I don't. I'm not a PvPer. I'm an industrialist, so I don't really keep track on all that stuff.
I will add a form into the chat for anybody who wants to sign up, or you can send it out, but we're going to look to see people who want to sign up to become potential contestant on the show. You can nominate people, but we'll be looking to set up some other fights. Again, we've got Sovereign and Nom confirmed for next week. And I believe we've got a few other potential contestants up in the running. Anyone you guys want to suggest or send our way, please do.
So when are you fighting Fish?
There we go. There we go. One more time for those in the back that didn't hear that.
When are you fighting Fish?
I'm a Logi pilot. When we do a 5v5 fight, that's when I'll fight. The real Beck says, me in a Scythe versus Beast in a Moa 2 Guardian.
I'm gonna bring my nightmare.
Against my scythe, and you'd still probably lose.
Okay, game on. What are we gonna put on the line? You want to put another song on the line?
Apparently, OBS will just camp you on the way to the fight.
There you go. There you go.
We'll see. All in good fun, though.
All right. It's game time. Got the feeds pulled up, guys. So you're gonna be able to
starting at 10 kilometers.
We're starting at 10. Engines off, no lock, starting at 10. Ready to go to the death, no warp. Winner gets to loot everything and start coordinating today. So I would have to make my request and immediately to.
So the bet is still on then with these ships.
Absolutely.
Just confirming with both sides.
Absolutely. We don't.
Absolutely.
We don't break our words. We're above board over here, fish. All right, here we go, Kris. Let's get at 10. What are you at right now? You're at 10. Perfect. All right, we're going to get it. Kris, are you ready? We're going to get a tight countdown here.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. You're a little frightened. And 3. Hold on. You're burning away. Hold on.
Am I moving? I'm sorry. I didn't know my engine was off.
Hold on. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and game time. All right, the fight is off the backs. Here we go. It's locked up. Drones are out. Ooh, the damage.
Yeah, these drones are pretty damageable.
Ooh, okay.
50% shields. How is he looking? I can't see his shields. Woody, how you looking over there?
I'm not shield tanked. So I'm at 1/3 shields now, but shields really doesn't matter.
What the hell is going on here? Perfect. Shields are 83%. With draining, what's the distance? At 6. Shields are down for Lemming. Oh, he's at 20% shields. He's not shield tank. You got the armor on. Mulcher's got to be scrammed. Shield bears looking good. What are you firing over here? What is this?
He's focusing.
These are Valkyries.
Valkyries. Got it. Valkyries and Valkyries.
I did not expect to be shield tanks.
Armor. We're into the armor here. 80%.
Ooh. Looks like he's
got to be scrammed. It's got the warp disruptor on. We've seen this armor.
I guess for a shield rep, you would definitely NOS is definitely good. Because usually cap is not an issue.
How's your cap looking? Your cap's at 30, 40%.
Yeah, 41.
Okay, at the cap. Yeah, this is going to be a close one again. I got excited last time fighting Niker, and I know better than to get ahead of myself. We're going to have to be a little bit more patient, guys. We got to let me down to 50% armor here.
That is true, but your shield is holding pretty well.
If you get through your shield, you'd be dead. Because you are shield capped.
Look, we are 51% through the armor.
God, what is going on here?
47.
What did I do wrong on this character? The drones! The drones! The drones! The drone! Oh my God.
It looks like your tank is giving out.
And
the drones!
True Beast is suddenly rushing to
the
skill.
The drones! The drones! What am I doing wrong?
And we are almost in hull for Lemming.
Let's hold this here. We got half the skills. Oh no!
thinking Valkyries are probably a bad choice here.
We're gonna fight it with 2.
Whew. That cap is suffering. We got 19% cap on Lemming. What are we at, True Beast?
Cap is low. Cap is 11%.
It all comes back down to cap. Ooh, and we are 40% whole.
Yeah, I think Valkyries is probably the wrong choice here.
True Beast showing us a lesson and always needing to make sure you have the skills.
All right, good fight.
GG's. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. Good fight, Lemming.
I think the fight, it was basically that I had Valkyries instead of like infiltrators or hammerheads.
Good fight. Major oof with half the drones. God, I switched alts here, trying to scale up frantically to the fight. But GG, Lemming. We coming with the big fight, my man. You showed up. We coordinated. It was a good fight in the honor of Honk. I am looking forward to this mining defense, my friend.
I'm definitely not the best PvPer. Badran would be probably your best choice.
Badran, I will fight you next week, my man, for the honor of Honk. This was fun. GG's for sure, buddy. We will coordinate. We will fight. Kris, I appreciate you, man, for showing up for the fight. This was fun. Let's get these guys done.
Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
GG's, man.
Okay.
This fight was not as close as the Niker fight. Definitely my cap got low there. Half the drones, not with appropriate drone skills. I wonder what that fight would have looked like with the other drones.
Probably would
I think
have
Nos was actually a good choice there. Because you would have capped out without the Nos. Let's see, the RB Cobots usually doesn't have a cap issue. So when you're going heavy tank like that and stuff, Nos is definitely a good choice.
So what would you have done differently? Let's take a look at your fit. So walk us through your fit.
I would have done infiltrators, or probably hammerheads better. Like if I had done infiltrators or hammerheads, I probably would have breaking the tank. But I chose explosives because I thought you were going to be armor tanking.
So yeah, that's the problem with these duels is it's a bit of rock, paper, scissors. You're essentially making a choice on which you think it's going to go, like what you think your opponent's going to go, and then having a counter build.
Yep. I think if I had chosen like hammerheads or infiltrators, I would have broken the tank pretty easily. But I was thinking that you weren't going to shield tank because of how it went last time. So our armor tanking has higher resist. It's better for that. But when you have like what I did with some Valkyries, it doesn't work out so well.
Yeah.
And I think that rock, paper, scissors component or, that's something that I think is the reason a lot of our members aren't interested in the 1v1 fights, why they're more interested in those 3v3 or 5v5, because it offers a little bit more strategy.
Yeah, I mean, cruiser fights, you really have to think ahead and plan out, and you can't just engage all engagements. You have to change your fits out depending on what you're engaging.
People are telling you, wait, you have the crime timer.
Good catch. Yikes. Good catch, guys. Oh my God, how appropriate would that be? How appropriate
wins the fight, dies to the sentence.
How appropriate would that be?
Brutal.
And just get blocked.
Brutal.
Oh shit.
So Kris,
oh my God, I get fucking blocked by the gate. Oh my God. Oh my God. How appropriate.
Oh
my God.
Have you not been to Lowsec before?
I don't spend time in Lowsec. Okay, I live in Knoll. Oh my God.
That was a beautiful end to this.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
That was the only way this could end.
Oh my geez Louise. Killed my capsule. Send me home. Get me out of here. I don't even want to be here. GG's. But more importantly, how are we going to plan out? How are we going to plan out this fight, this Overwatch defense? I need the details. Have you figured this out yet?
How long is he going to be defending you guys for?
A week.
Oh, I better set you unblued to our team.
A week.
So now, True Beast, you are officially a member of Honk because everyone in Honk has died to Gate Night. So congratulations.
Thank you. I think it's appropriate.
Brutal.
Well, I want to hear about this defense fleet.
Oh, you're talking about how we're going to defend?
When are you going to get
I mean,
started?
Moa Guardians are pretty OP. As long as you can keep the receivers under the Moa Guardians. We have enough people probably to do more than one Moa Guardian.
Does it start
And then
tomorrow?
we just have snipers underneath it. Like you can have probably prophecies would be fine. Like I think prophecies are probably the best defense for that.
So tell us a little bit more about this mining defense that you're going to be running. Prophecies.
So we have to run a week long of fire defense for Silent Alliance. If we go back on our word, we get a 100 million contract by MC. These are all good options, by the way. So we will probably put in a shield up. We'll have some long range fits for prophecies probably, if we can get them to CGJ if I get destroyed by OBS. And then we can I mean, it's just sitting there with drones out. Like it's not a lot. The problem with mining defense is simply burnout. Like you're just not doing anything. You have to be paying attention and stuff. So I mean, that's really all it is just sitting there while they mine.
So you guys are just gonna. How many people you think you're gonna bring to defend the miners?
Well, we don't have any mandatory operations with Honk, but I'll be there, and we'll probably be bringing about 10 or 15.
10 or 15. Interesting.
I'm sure we have some good-natured Honk that will be willing to have some fun.
All good. For the love of content.
Let's wrap this stream
up, guys. For the love of content.
Thank you so much, Alex. Thanks for hanging out today and jumping on the stream with me for episode 3 of Get Wrecked. First, Kris, our man Lemming, has been harassing Silent for a while from Honk, but this week things change a bit, so we're gonna have him on defense. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us, Kris. Really appreciate you coming out today, man.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. It was good fun. We Honk absolutely loved the outcome of everything that happened today.
Sounds good, man. GG's buzz. Thanks again. And special shout out to our producer, Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy, for managing the stream for us today. Definitely made my life a little bit easier. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Have a good day, everybody. And we'll catch you guys later. Let's go ahead and host somebody. Let's see.